and his health issues. I want you to listen to what he had to say during a press conference in Philadelphia. This is earlier today.
John Fetterman is either healthy and he's dodging the debates because he does not want to answer for his radical left positions, or he's too sick to participate in the debate.
All right, so let's bring in now senior political commentators Paul Begala and Scott Jennings. Good evening to both of you. Scott, Pennsylvania GOP Senator Pat Toomey joined Dr. Oz at the event today and also took shots at Fetterman's health. Listen to this.
I'm here to issue a warning to Pennsylvania voters. You can't do the job of U.S. Senator sitting at home firing off snarky tweets. It's a demanding job. It requires extensive time on the road, long days and nights. I have my doubts about whether John Fetterman is up to the job.
So Oz's strategy of attacking Fetterman's health has pretty much backfired. Do you think it's going to be a more effective as it comes closer to the midterms? Is it coming, and is it more effective, Scott, coming from an establishment Republican like Toomey?
Well, I think it's effective coming from Toomey. He's got credibility with people in Pennsylvania. He knows what it takes to be a senator. And let's be clear, Dr. Oz did not cause John Fetterman's campaign to be evasive about this. They didn't cause Fetterman's campaign to say he can't do the debates. They didn't cause Fetterman's campaign to initially say these health issues were a bump in the road, and then Fetterman later to say that he almost died. The evasion here and the mystery here is coming out of Fetterman's own campaign. These are fair questions. You don't have to be flip about it. You don't have to be mean. But if you're a Pennsylvania voter, you do have to ask the basic question: can you execute the job duties of U.S. Senator? Because right now it doesn't seem like Fetterman can execute the job duties of a candidate. And so I think this is all fair game, frankly.
So listen, Paul.
All right, that's a pretty radical position. Why not debate that?
I want to talk about abortion because that's going to play a big role in this as well. Abortion rights are expected to play a role in this race. Oz has given conflicting answers about his pro-life position. He now says that he is for exceptions for rape, incest, life of a mother. But during the GOP primary, he said that abortion is still murder early in a pregnancy since life starts at conception. How will the dramatic shift in abortion, this issue, affect his race?
It's not a dramatic shift. I mean, look, I think Dr. Oz is looking at the political reality, and the reality is, and by the way, this has been the position of the Republican Party since I got into the business and since Ronald Reagan was president, that we're a pro-life party, and we believe strongly in the values around what it means to say that you're pro-life. But at the same time, we believe in the exceptions of rape, incest, life of the mother. Dr. Oz is espousing those views, which I think are actually probably pretty mainstream in Pennsylvania. The extremist here is Fetterman, who wants no limits on abortion whatsoever at any moment. And I think what Oz has to do is get back on offense on this debate and not allow himself to be defined. I think that's what he's trying to do here, and he's going to have to keep at it because I think the Democrats are going to be very dishonest about what his position is. But a mainstream position for the exceptions. I'm pro-life. I understand the political reality, and there's not going to be any federal ban. Let's face it, there's not 60 votes for anything in the United States Senate. That will serve Oz very well if he stays on it.
So Paul, listen, it's not a 180, but